Have you had a long day? Are you absolutely sick and tired of hearing everyone talk about this debate? Do you just want to kick your feet up, relax, and listen to bullshit? Well, I've got just the thing for you. It's this podcast. Welcome to the DnA podcast.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Before we begin, if you're listening to this on YouTube, please do me one favor. Like and subscribe. Because if you don't like and subscribe, I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'll probably cry myself to sleep for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
And, I ugly cry, all right? You don't want this.
Yeah, and it's rare that he cries, so you know that means a lot to him. So please, heed this warning. He will cry himself to sleep unless you like and subscribe, so please do it.
I will save every single tear that I shed and mail a drop of it to you just so you know that you fucked up. But if you're on YouTube, also you should check this out on Spotify.
Because we're now on Spotify.
And whatever else this thing's on. That's her department.
Yeah, we're on a few things. I think we're on Overcast, and it's all because of our sponsor, Anchor.
We have a sponsor?
We do. Anchor.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, what? What the hell you mean we have a sponsor?
This shows how much he advertises.
I don't advertise this podcast. I don't do none of the administrative work. That's your business.
Hey, if you're a member of the podcast, you should be advertising it. Point blank, period. That is all.
Okay, but look.
You can't tell me I'm wrong because I'm not wrong.
I'm not telling you that you're wrong per se, but I'm the talent here, so...
Okay, get out.
Don't
walk out the door. You're smiling because you know that's wrong. You know that's incorrect.
No. I'm the talent here.
I'm
not saying that you're useless, and I'm not saying that you don't have the podcast talent. But you are not in my league.
Well, you have the ability to pull shit out of your ass.
No,
I can't pull shit out of my ass.
It's not pulling shit out of your ass. I'm just
pulling shit out of your ass.
No, I'm just mentally quick on the draw. All right.
Oh my lord.
I'm mentally quick on the draw. I am the Billy the Kid of coming up with things on the spot, and you are the salon owner that he gunned down because you stepped on his boots. I don't know.
What? Why do I have to be gunned down? I don't want to be gunned down.
Because I'm making a Western reference, and this is how it went.
Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to be gunned down.
But hold up, we got a sponsor, and I am not driving around in a new Benz.
How do you think we made 14 cents?
I'm still waiting on my 7 cents.
Oh my god, we've made 14 cents so far because we got 14 views.
If I don't get my 7 cents in a timely manner, I swear to God it's gonna be. But you see, you're bringing the New York.
Well, hey, if I do all the work for the social media and I'm also in the podcast, then you should get 25%, Mister. I'm only the talent and I won't post anything on social media or advertise.
Is this a war you really want to start, Dylan?
Yes.
Is this really a war you want to start?
Because I will win when it comes to this.
You will win when it comes to this?
I will win when it comes to
Dylan,
this.
I am willing to launch
Take a class
whatever.
in media law, honey.
I'm ready to take
law.
this however you want to go. You want to make this a war of attrition? You want to make this
media
I'll do this.
law.
I don't go by the media law. I am the law.
Oh, sure. Right. Enough about laws and stuff.
We're playing by the street rules.
What was the thing? You told me earlier that for the podcast tonight you had something you wanted to start talking about. So what was it?
Oh, no. We'll do that. That's a different thing. I'm still piecing that one together a bit. This is a better idea, trust me.
Okay.
That idea is in the works. Don't worry, guys. We're not just going to completely dump all of our unfinished ideas on you, only like 75%. But we're going to take care of your ears. Speaking of, you should make sure not to use cotton swabs on babies because you'll make them go deaf, possibly. Use those, twisty things.
So, what's the topic? What's the idea?
Topic is, there's just a lot of stupid shit to go over.
Like?
Well, if I have to see anything about this debate again, I'm going to slam my head through 5 different walls.
And you're going to.
I really will.
No, you're going to hear about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to hear about it. It's annoying.
A never-ending cycle of
I didn't watch
stupidity.
it. I was intending to watch it.
I watched it.
But then I came home, and my mom was watching General Hospital, and I was like, you know what?
You only missed Biden saying that Trump wouldn't know a suburb if he took a wrong turn. And also calling him a clown. And Trump over talking Biden. That's it.
That's a pop.
That's basically all that happened.
That's a pot
in the
calling
debate.
a kettle black if I've ever heard it. But you know what?
It's like-
Debate aside, you wouldn't know a suburb if you drove through one. If I heard someone
If you took a wrong turn, get the quote right.
took a wrong whatever. How is that an insult? Like, I'm not even trying to bring up the debate context.
Like
just
politics.
I'm just saying in general. How is that political? In general, I don't know how.
No,
that's
I'm saying you're not trying.
Yeah, I'm not making this the political context. I'm just saying, like, how is that an insult? Since when is being rich an insult?
Because he doesn't. I guess because he was trying to say because then he doesn't know what the lives are like for other people. Maybe. For people who aren't as wealthy as him. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, I'm just thinking. I don't know. How many times can I say I don't know?
I don't know.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Yeah, my friend Fred was supposed to be on the podcast.
Yeah, we were gonna have a guest appearance. It was gonna be something else. You know, I had a whole intro ready to go for this, but don't worry. It will be rescheduled, and we will have some fun with it because Fred and I were bullshitting in the car before, and it's gonna be a fun dynamic.
Yeah, Fred had to go run an errand, and his car died.
The battery wouldn't work.
Died.
It was like, nah, fuck you.
Yep. So,
Bro.
Fred is not here, but Fred is here in spirit. And
Car
he
troubles?
listens to the podcast,
Dude.
so hey, Fred.
Car troubles be fucking my shit up, and I don't even when I don't have a car. I have horrible luck with cars. I don't have my own car anymore because it died.
My ex had horrible problems with cars, just one after another.
Tell me about it.
He rolled his Jeep on Route 18.
Well, maybe he was just driving the Jeep like he ain't supposed to be driving a Jeep.
I mean, hey, I don't know, man.
Nah.
It was like a monsoon.
Nah. I honestly, the way the cars go with me, like, I've had a car that was from the current millennia, one that was from the past millennia, and they both did the same things to me. On my old car, I had a flat tire, so I fixed it, and like a week later, my front axle broke, and then when I finally got that fixed, the other tire broke. The next time I get a car, or don't get a car, but the next time I need transportation, I swear to God, I'm about to bring horses back or something. Like, I'm about to ride an ostrich around.
Hey, horses. Woohoo.
Dylan's not allowed on horses.
I am allowed on horses. Actually, yesterday was 2 years to the day.
A horse broke her back.
Not, it broke, fractured.
Same shit.
The story behind that. I've been riding horses, like, forever. My father was very into horses. My whole father's side is very country. Like, one side and the other are, like, two separate entities of the world. Anyway. So, I grew up riding, taking lessons, and then my parents divorced, and I couldn't really afford... Well, my mom couldn't really afford to pay for the lessons anymore, because to ride for an hour was, like, $65, and that's not something we could just spend like that. So I stopped for a bit, and my junior year of college, my friend Lexi had this friend who owned a horse. And I was like, oh my God, wow. So we went to the barn one time, and I got on him. His name was Thor.
Have we told this story before?
Like the superhero Thor. No, we didn't. We mentioned it. But we didn't tell it. So his name was Thor, and I rode him once bareback. Be quiet.
She said bareback.
I rode Thor. Listen to the full sentence if you want to laugh.
I already know.
I rode Thor bareback, and he fractured my back. I'll wait. I wish this was being filmed because you should see the look that my cat is giving Aniello. He's just staring at him in shock. Have you collected yourself yet?
That was funny.
Have you collected yourself? That doesn't look like you collected yourself.
Riding Thor bareback and he broke my back.
Fractured! Anyway, so that wasn't the time he fractured my back, though. We were just walking around an indoor arena.
Nah, it wasn't just a one-night stand, no. Thor kept getting rides.
Annie Yellow, leave the room. Annie Yellow, leave the room. Leave the room. Get out.
I'm staying right where I am.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Shut your mouth. So I was walking on him. I can't talk. You're making me la 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 la. Yeah, anyway. Thor, we were just walking around the arena, bareback, and I was in dancer shorts and no shoes on, which you're supposed to wear jeans and boots when you're riding with a saddle and a bridle and everything like that. And he was great, very well tempered. He didn't pick up speed or anything. But then a few months later, I asked Lexi, I was like, hey, would you be able to ask your friend if I could pay her $20 to ride Thor for an hour? And she was like, yeah, sure. I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem with it. Because like I said, normally an hour's worth $65 and I just wanted to ride around a little bit. So she said yes, and we got there. I got there before Lexi did, and I got on him. We were just walking around the outdoor arena, and Lexi got there, we stopped for a second, and then we started walking again. Then he just kind of picked up to a trot, and I was like, okay, I didn't ask him to do that. And then he full-blown galloped, literally bolted around the entire arena and reared up, which, if you don't know horse speak, that means they go on their back legs and lift their front ones up.
Think of when a horse goes neigh in a movie.
Yeah. So, I kicked out of my stirrups and I landed on my hands and knees on the sand of the arena. I was totally fine because I kicked myself out before he decided to buck or anything like that. I was shaking because that was the first time I was ever thrown off of a horse or fell off a horse. And my friends were like, are you all right? Are you all right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. It's fine. So then the owner of the horse got on Thor and started to see what was up with him, and he started freaking out. He was rearing, trying to get her off, moving all, just showing signs that he didn't, wasn't having it.
Thor was not in the fucking mood.
No. So what did I do? I got back on him. If you fall off a horse, don't get back on it.
Yeah, she broke her back.
Yeah. So I was trotting him on half of the arena. He did well. And then all of a sudden, he bolted from one end to another. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground, and my body feels like I'm on fire.
Man, ain't that just like a female to not leave him alone when he's trying to say, I ain't having it?
Well, if you want to get into that, ain't it like a male to do that?
I mean, he gave you warning.
I mean, she gave you a warning.
Wait, who gave me warning? Who are we talking about?
Nothing. No, yeah, you're right. He did give me a warning, and I got back on the horse. And I shouldn't have gotten back on the horse. It's just a metaphor.
I went to visit her in the hospital, and I could
Stole
not.
My socks.
I could not and would not miss the opportunity to look her dead in her eyes and say, "Well, you know what they say, Dylan. You just gotta get back up on that horse."
Mm-hmm. And he stole my socks.
I didn't steal socks off her feet. That's gross. But the nurse came and gave the package of hospital socks, and I was like, "Yeah, Dylan, these are mine." And she's like,
you
no.
took something else, too. I don't remember what it was.
I just remember taking the socks. I was like, yeah, I'm not passing up an opportunity on some hospital socks because those things are warm as hell. They got grip.
Yep.
I still have those somewhere.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, yesterday was 2 days to the day. I still haven't been back on a horse, but I really, really want to.
I haven't ridden a horse in a long time.
Will you come with me?
I'm going to show you up. I'm going to show you how to really ride a horse.
Okay. Your voice just turned to a little western twang there.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to show you how to really ride a horse, woman.
Oh, my. Oh, my. I know. I'm not going to do it. It has to happen naturally. I'm trying to force it. It's got to happen naturally.
Yeah, for real. There's an inside joke between Dylan, myself, and other people. And she always tries to force it.
I stopped myself.
Yeah,
Notice how I stopped myself?
No, she stopped herself. She's getting better. But I swear to God, every time that we were around people that knew the joke, she'd be like, Angelo, I know the truth. I know, trying to make me say it. And I was just like, you can't
I've been getting
force
better.
it. You can't force these things.
I have been getting better.
Forcing a joke is like forcing out a poop. It's just going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. True.
Anyone out there listening got any funny horse riding stories?
Horseback riders.
Cool horse stories. I rode a horse named Martini.
I've ridden a horse named Bucket, Bob, Pencil, Buddy, who else? Thor, Comanche, Buttercup.
Look at Oliver. He is stretching out.
My kitty.
It's got to be so easy being a damn cat.
Oh, being him? Absolutely.
Being any cat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even need to go taking walks to go to the bathroom, bro. They don't need to let you outside. You just got a little bucket of sand. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom right here. Like, look at him. This is probably the hardest part of his day.
Down.
The hardest part of this dude's
Look at
day
his paw.
is sitting there licking his own arm.
My grandmother wanted me to name him Mittens or Socks because he has little, like, white socks.
He looks like Tom from Tom and Jerry. Except he's not as cool.
You tell that to everybody who walks in this house.
Because he looks like Tom from Tom and Jerry. He's just not as cool.
He is cool. What the hell?
He's not as cool as Tom from Tom and Jerry.
He's very cool. I beg to differ.
Is that what I'm saying here?
No.
Then hush with this comeback.
Well, my cat is cool.
But is he Tom from Tom and Jerry cool?
I'm not gonna...
He's not.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm just watching him lick himself.
Anyway, yeah, tonight was supposed to be our first guest appearance. Well, actually, it was supposed to be our second attempt at a first guest appearance. Because we were going to try with our friend Monica when she was over here.
Oh,
and their dumbasses forgot.
At her.
I am adding you, Monica. You and Dylan forgot. You could have been famous.
And she told me the other day to show him a video that left him quite speechless.
She showed me this video.
I gotta look up what it's called.
And I could just feel my brain.
Oh, the Cooley theory.
Shorting out.
It's called the Cooley theory.
Don't watch this video.
Watch this video.
I'm telling you right now. If you are a no nonsense, I don't fuck with that bullshit type of person, do not watch this video. You will
watch the video.
You will feel yourself degrading into a place where you're wondering why you're even alive.
I'm telling you, watch the video.
And
oh my god!
I'm not.
3 years ago today, I was in Cowtown. 3 years ago today, that picture was taken of me in the cowboy hat, cowgirl hat, same thing.
Yeah, don't watch this video though.
It was a rodeo. Rodeo. Would you ever ride a bull? Like an actual bull?
Probably. There's not a lot of things in this world that I wouldn't do.
My father rode bulls in rodeos.
I'd do it. I mean, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I fall off
and
your
teeth kicked out. Like
I fall off
people?
and it kills me.
Yeah.
Look, I am fully aware of the level of luck I have in this world, so if I fall off the bull, I'm gonna die.
Yep.
So what do I really have to fear? It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah, well, whatever. Have you ever ridden a bull in like a bar or anything?
In a bar?
Yeah, or wherever they have one of those mechanical bulls.
Do they have one of those here?
They have it somewhere.
I've never done it.
I've never done it either.
That's just a place for a bunch of drunk wannabe cowgirls to try to be cowgirls, and everyone's just sitting there like, come on. Let a boob flop out. Let a boob flop out. Let's not kid ourselves here.
I wasn't expecting that to come out.
Let's not kid ourselves here. We know what's up.
Let's not joke. Let's not, be like that.
Dude, that pumpkin on your table, it's just like...
Yeah, Monica and I made jack-o'-lanterns. Hers was named Ralph, and mine is named Peanut. They're just little guys. And they just have little smirky faces. They're not scary. They're just cool little guys. And he's getting a little wrinkly.
He's rotting away.
He's getting a little wrinkly on me. Even though it just happened on Friday night.
We should get a wiffle ball bat and take a couple swings.
What's with you and wiffle ball bats?
No. I'm not... No, not with me. Before, we were on the phone with her grandma. And I made some joke about being a real Italian. Mm-hmm. And her grandma said, yeah, she'll go there with a bat. And I said, I don't know. Dylan's more of the wiffle ball bat kind of person.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess.
You're too soft for the bat. You ain't ready to break kneecaps.
Then why don't I be a softball bat?
No, because those things are fucking hard.
Oh.
A wiffle ball bat will sting. A regular bat, that'll break bones. You ain't ready for that.
I'm not ready to break bones.
You ain't built for that life.
What you mean I ain't built for that life?
You're too soft.
Sure.
I scared the fuck out of her before, too.
Mm-hmm.
She has no situational awareness.
How many times are you gonna say it?
Because I walked in here before. I was not even remotely trying to be quiet. At all.
I was on the phone.
That is not a viable excuse here.
I was on the phone.
I closed the door, like I made sure it was closed. It was a loud thud. I walked. I put something in the fridge. Closed that with a thud. She still didn't hear it. She just looked over her shoulder and saw me walking into the bathroom, and she got scared. I'm like, how do you... Being on the phone is not an excuse.
Well, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
If I'm on the phone after being woken out of a dead sleep and I'm still like half gone, I would still hear something going on in my entire house. I don't know how you missed that.
Lovely. Well,
we gotta build that up.
Building it up like a Minecraft castle. Building.
Ugh. Awful.
That's it.
I got sidetracked. Yeah, we're supposed to have these guest appearances, though. I was looking forward to having Fred on this thing. If he's listening right now, yeah, I was looking forward to that. That would have been some funny shit.
Yeah, I love Fred. He's very, very, very funny. Very off the cuff, too.
We had a good back and forth going in the car.
About his son.
Yo, shout outs to Fred, though. He is dripping his son out in the swag shit.
Mm-hmm. Gucci.
Like, go to your local organic supermarket. Go to the produce section when they just get a delivery. Not a single thing there will be as fresh as Fred's son on a typical day.
Yep.
And that's with love, bro.
Love.
But for real, though.
He's gonna flex on that playground.
Dude, the playground's already his.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Before he even gets there, he's only 1. The kid's 1 and has Gucci. I don't own Gucci.
For real.
I don't own Gucci.
I don't even know what I own anymore. I got a pair of Polo shoes.
Polo.
Guy riding a horse and not getting his back broke.
Yeah, that's me.
But yo, I just remembered something. I wanted to bring up. I found this YouTube channel, and to like the 14 people that are listening to this, yo, check this guy out. It's like Birdman or something. You might already listen to it, but he had this video, and it was called the Miles of Meat Calculation.
Oh.
And he took this tweet from like this porn star, and the tweet was like something, I got 400 plus bodies, and he's just like, my god, 400 plus. He's like, I wonder how much meat that is.
Gross.
He does all this stuff. He's like, all right, so like let's say the average is like this many inches. He's like, how many thrusts does that take? He's like, she's a porn star, so at least 100 of those got to be professionals. And he does all this math. He's like, this many strokes of this much. And he does all this math. And he comes up with the answer. He goes, and the answer was like 21.54 miles. He's like, this bitch is taking 21.54 miles of meat. That's a half-hour drive.
Remember that guy you showed me? With the Pitch Perfect clip.
Oh my god.
What's his name?
What is it? I don't remember.
He edits himself into
Go on YouTube, right? And type in Pitch Perfect 2 shower scene spoof. There's this dude who edited himself into that scene.
Mm-hmm. It's very funny.
I might have to watch that again later.
Oh no.
It's so good.
Lovely.
No, it's so good. No, but for real, you gotta check out Birdman. He's got like fun. It's like right up the alley for some real dudes too. He's got like a funny series. This is called "I'm Tired of These Females Lying."
Oh, that's a series?
That's a series.
I love that for him.
I mean, like a lot of these series are old, but like I said, I just found this. I subscribed, like you should be doing to DnA. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Mm-hmm. And if you're on Spotify, add this to your playlist or follow us on Spotify.
You should do both because let's be honest. there's a lot of podcasts out there. You know, you could listen to the Monday Morning Podcast with Bill Burr. You could listen to the Joe Rogan Experience. But do you really, really have time to listen to like 2 to 3 hours of some real stuff? I mean, no shade on Joe Rogan and shit. I listen to that all the time. But same with Bill Burr. But I mean, like, come on. You need that quick, stupid podcast that goes left, right, diagonal, south, triangle, all those things.
It's just two friends hanging out. We're literally just sitting in my living room hanging out.
For
That's
real.
it.
Like, where else are you going to find out where to get the miles of meat calculation?
Oh, lovely. And on that note, thank you for listening. We're going to keep this one brief. We're going to see if you guys like some longer ones sometimes, if you like some shorter ones sometimes.
React with us. We are listening to your reactions. We would like to know.
Yes. And please reach out to us. And if we should make like an Instagram page or something.
Do we have an email? Does this podcast have an email? Didn't you make one of those?
Oh, I mean, comment.
That too.
They don't need to. Well, I mean, we could get an email. I could make that, but tell
Just
me
send
if
us
I should
ideas.
make like an Instagram or something like that. You know, start like really getting into it, and peer pressure Aniello to start advertising.
I do not give in to peer pressure. I am a very steady man.
I'm happy for you. All right, well, tune in next time. Peace.
Peace out, bitches.